Good afternoon or good morning, sophomores. So today we are looking at unit rates again, and we are trying to figure out how to use them. First, let's write each ratio as a rate. The ratio of miles to the number of hours is 434 to 7. Go ahead and write that as a ratio. The ratio you should have written was 434 to 7 and miles to hours. Remember, you can't change the order. So miles, hours, 434, 7. Same thing right here. Now to find the rate, to find the unit rate, we've got to find the amount of miles per how many hours. Yep, so the amount of miles per 1 hour. Now to do this, what are we going to have to do? To go from here to here, do we divide or multiply? That's right, we divide by 7. Divide by 7, divide by 7. Go ahead and solve 434 divided by 7 now. The answer you should have gotten is 62. Let's check it. 434 is our dividend. What's 434? And 7 is our divisor. What is 7? Good. So 7 goes into 4 no times, goes into 43 6 times. 6 times 7 is 42. Subtract, you end up with 1 left over. Bring down the 4. Whenever I bring something down, I ask, how many times can 7, my divisor, go into 14, what I've brought down? 7 can go in 14 twice. 2 times 7 is 14. Subtract, end up with 0. No remainder, no numbers left in my dividend, so I'm done. I've got my quotient of 62. That tells me that my rate is 62 miles per hour. I'm just abbreviating MPH. Go ahead and do the same thing. Solve for part B. Find the unit rate for part B. The ratio of the number of laps to the number of minutes is 5 to 4. Find the rate. At this point, you should start to see a pattern. We're dividing whatever it is we're trying to find the rate of by whatever it is we're finding the number of times per. So when you see the ratio of the number of laps to the number of minutes is 5 to 4, to find the rate, you can just do 5 divided by 4. Same thing over here. Miles to hours, 434 to 7. You just divide 434 by 7. So let's do it over on the right. 5 divided by 4. 4 goes into 5 once. Subtract, you got 1 left over. I want my answer as a decimal. So I'm going to add a decimal here, bring the decimal up to the quotient, add the 0, bring the 0 down. 4 can go into 10 twice. 2 times 4 is 8. Subtract, get 2 left over. I can add another 0. I can add zeros at the end of a decimal, no problem. It doesn't change any place values. 4 can go into 20. 5 times 4 is 20. So that's going to leave me with no remainder, and I'm done. So 1.25, and in this case, 1.25 laps per minute. Now on to the next question. Complete the model below using the ratio from example 1, part B. We just did that. So right off the bat, the ratio, we know that. Write the ratio in this box. Right, the ratio is just 5 to 4. That's great. Now we've got the unit rate. The unit rate can be written 2 ways. Remember, the unit rate is only numbers. It can be written as 5 over 4, because remember, fractions are the same thing as division, or you could write it as 1.25. Either or, both work. Then rate, this rate or rate unit includes our labels. So it includes these labels right here, laps per minute. In this case, again, we can write 5 over 4, or we can write 1.25. Both work. Go ahead and fill out the ratio and unit rate if you had a rate of 6 feet per second. Remember, that's 6 feet per every 1 second. It's a big hint as far as the ratio. So that's it. The rate is going to be, or the ratio is going to be 6 to 1. That means your unit rate be 6 over 1, or 6 over 1, 6 divided by 1 is the same as 6. Then you get your rate over here, 6 feet per second. Now let's look quickly at practice. Dave can clean pools at a constant rate of 3/5 pools per hour. Now whenever you see these fractions in unit rates, I want you to see that as 3 pools for every 5 hours. 3/5 pools per hour means 3 pools in 5 hours. So knowing that, what is the ratio of the number of pools to the number of hours? That's right, I just told you the ratio of the number of pools to the number of hours, P to H, 3 to 5. Now, the question is, how many pools can Dave clean in 10 hours? Give you a big hint here. So here I drew out 10 hours. And I know that each hour, for every 1 hour, Dave can clean 3/5 of a pool. So I can either add 3/5 multiple times, or I can, that's right, you can multiply. You can multiply 3/5 times 10. Remember, 3/5 times 10, 10 as a fraction is what? That's right, 10 over 1. Multiply straight across, and that'll get you your answer.